Hi, I'm Lenore. I'm a singer and a voice teacher. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the main issues that singers have, and I'm no exception, and that is the high notes. If you go to a high pitch and you go, ah, you're thinking about reaching for the note with your throat muscles, sometimes with the back of the neck, and there's a lot of pressure put on mainly the larynx, yeah? So the larynx, the voice box. This ideally should be like wiggling around and left alone, right? When we sing high notes sometimes, we don't let it do that. So what makes a note high? Hint, it's not it's not these muscles. It's not these muscles. It's not, you putting the jaw forward, all the stuff that we just automatically do because that's how we perceive it. When the singer is singing a higher pitch, the vocal cords become longer. When they slide back down to a lower pitch, then they just, they become shorter. So those muscles inside the larynx are very internal. And most likely, unless you're a very small percentage of the population who is tone deaf, most likely you have that part of your brain which is responsible for the pitch already figured out. So that means that you don't have to think too much about the melody and about the high notes. What you need to do is sustain your instrument, support very well, and repeat the same mechanism that you learn with your teacher, the same vocal functioning that works very nicely for your middle register, your comfortable register. You need to keep that happening for the higher notes. The catch is, or the one thing that you can do, maybe two things that you can do that is special for the higher register, is that you do a little more for the higher notes, because again, they need more support, because the default is to go, ah, and you want to go, ah, right? So here's how you do it. You look in the mirror and you make sure that your muscles are as relaxed as they can be, that your lungs are nice and expanded, right? You're working on all those things, hopefully. Yeah, or maybe I can teach you, and I'm working on a video course right now about that, so I can show you all the good stuff that you can do. So you go a little bit more of all the different aspects of the technique for the high notes. And another trick that I can give you is go quicker. Yeah, go more quickly to the high notes, because then you don't give yourself the chance to screw it up. Understand that the high notes are not really high. They're still doing the same things that your other notes are doing. All notes are treated equally in my book. Another tip for you on how to approach high notes is to make a squeaky, tiny noise. Okay, the default for us is to go, ah, and that's, in our mind, we're making a loud, big sound. What that makes us do is incorporate too much muscle tension, right? So if you think about something very, very small, like a little puppy or a baby, like, or I don't know, like a little squeak or a little buzz, or even if you want to think about a cheerleader that goes woo, yeah, she doesn't necessarily go woo, right? It's really light in a way, yeah. So if you think about that kind of sound, it will make you make less effort when you make the sound. However, very important that when you make a little sound, when you make that small squeaky sound, you maintain a very big space inside your instrument. So do that already when you breathe in, and then go, whatever it is that you want to go. You have to keep the lungs wide, you have to keep the neck relaxed, so maybe imagine a big neck or something like that. So the space for the air is very, very wide. And then the sound is very tiny. So it goes smaller and smaller as you go up. And they go, that's the idea, something like that. Just experiment with it, and again, pay attention to how it feels in the larynx. Very important. If you feel pressure, stop for a moment, maybe go a tone or two lower, and keep going on higher and higher, and copy paste. Yeah, don't make special things for the high notes except for those couple of things that we mentioned. Maintain the same mechanism. Okay, good luck.